Hello everybody and welcome back to our Fast Fact series. I'm Ted, your host, and for this Fast Fact we're going to discuss the Shang Dynasty. Now the Shang Dynasty, it was the first archaeological dynasty. There are a lot of like proto-dynasties in Chinese history. These dynasties often they often have these legendary emperor type figures who introduce some innovation to China, be it agriculture or taming animals, road construction, dike construction, introducing religious precedents, and of course one empress introduces crafting and silk cultivation. But those dynasties are they aren't archaeologically provable. They exist in a sort of mythological zone in Chinese history. The Shang is the first dynasty that we can actually trace with artifacts that we can date them, and we can construct a fairly accurate timeline of their being, of their period. Now the Shang first rose around 1600 BCE in northern China along the Yellow River. Now for the most part, the Shang dominion was limited to the Yellow River floodplains, though their cultural influence extended all the way down to the Yangtze River. Now the Shang are best remembered for their oracle bones, and of course their bronze work. Now the greatest long-term contribution of the Shang was writing, which and Shang writing contains about 3,000 known pictographic characters, which are still in use in China today, some of them. Now the Chinese appear to be the only East Asian culture to have an original written language. All of the other East Asian civilizations were inspired by all of the other East Asian written scripts. They were inspired by the Chinese script. Now, most of the surviving examples of Chinese writing comes from oracle bones. And the oracle bones are animal bones. Typically the shoulder bone of an oxen, or the shells of tortoiseshell fragments. And they will be used to divine the future. Now, the way they used oracle bones was like this. You would take a piece of the bone of the shoulder blade of the oxen, or the shell fragments of tortoises, and then you would pierce it with a hot bronze rod. Now the ancestors of the person who was seeking advice would answer, and they would answer depending on how the bone or the shell's fragment splint or cracked. Now the priest would then examine the cracks and write out a prophecy and deliver the message. Now this practice was widespread, and we have recovered more than 200,000 bones, with questions ranging from is the harvest going to be good, or if there's going to be a flood. And that will do it for our quick fact on the Shang Dynasty. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you found it a bit entertaining and enlightening. Hit like, subscribe, and comment. Let me know what you thought about it. And as always, I'm Ted, and I'll see you guys next time for another Fast Fact.